God bless Midway Speedway and God bless the United States of America. Here we are, round number 11 for the chase for the championship here in the last Friday night of the month of July. But like we do each and every Friday night, race fans, I've got a question for you. You guys ready for some great racing action? Love to hear that each and every Friday night. Super Stocks, you need to be headed to the staging area for your heat race action. Want to welcome everybody watching on ShowMeDirt.tv. Good to have each and every one of you here tonight in the stands over in the pit area and watching from where your home or your computer or your phone. This is the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. As up first, it will be the PowerEye Super Stocks heat race action. And a couple of weeks ago, we gave him the open invitation. And so far, I think he has not missed a night since then. It is good to have my friend and an announcer in the booth with me tonight, Kitten Blackburn from behind the wheel. Kitten, it's good to have you back here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway.
Man, it is good to be back. I love this track, and I tell you what, those of you that know what I look like, I was hiding by the turn 3 wall down there during hot laps, and I'm a firm believer these cars are the fastest I have ever seen them on this track. It's going to be a great night for racing.
Mother Nature blessed us with some rain earlier in the week, and with that rainfall and the amount of water we had in our pond back there behind turn number 3, we watered this track, and it is going to be a fast track tonight here for our heat race action. As hey, have you seen our new employee, Buck? Is he doing all right?
Yeah, you know, he's been doing pretty good. He's been running around doing what he needs to do. I think he's a little scatterbrained right now on what his duties are, but he's also been a lot on his mind this week.
Yeah, I was telling the fans about that. He has a lot going on, but here we go. It's time for the Ozark Sporting Goods PowerEye Super Stock Heat Race number 1. I want to welcome everybody watching on our Facebook Live look-in. Sponsored by Race to Save, Suicide Prevention on ShowMeDirt.tv. Here we go. Heat race number 1 on the pole out of Phillipsburg, Missouri. It's going to be the 32, Jim Button, on his outside from West Plains, Missouri. That's going to be the 26 of Donnie Miller. Row number 2 on the inside from Stillwell, Oklahoma. That's going to be the 164 of Michael Muskrat. And on his outside, it'll be the 21W of Ted Welshmeyer. And row number 3, it's going to be the 41 of Hollister, Missouri, Mike Planty. As they are rolling the track here after hot laps, in between hot laps and opening ceremonies. We put some moisture on the track. I want to get that rolled back in for these drivers here. So we're going to double them up here, round number 11 for the chase for the championship. As 2 weeks ago, it was Donnie Miller in that 26 machine visiting the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane. So we were telling the 32 there, Jim Button, he is starting on the pole for heat race number 1. It looks like he does not want to go. As the drivers have race receivers required to wear inside their helmets in their ears, so race officials can communicate to the drivers. So looks like the 32 is finally going to go there. Saw Jim a couple of weeks ago enjoying the Cleveland County Fair 2 weeks ago. It was good to see him and good to see him back here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. And all the drivers, as here we go. Lights are off. We're going to kick things off here for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Superstock Heat Race number 1. And green flag is in the air. Donnie Miller wasting no time as he's out front, side by side between Button and the 21 and Ted Welshmeyer. Down the backstretch they go. Miller out front, side by side battle still for that second spot. But Welshmeyer pulls away from Button. Button getting sideways. And Donnie Miller out front, your leader.
Down into turn 1 and 2, here comes Donnie Miller down the back chute. He's going to be your race leader. Welshmeyer all squirrely down the back chute as he's going to go. Button's going to fall in third, Muskrat fourth. Down into 3 and 4 comes the field. Donnie Miller still going to be your race leader as he's going to cross the stripe now.
Donnie Miller right now with that 2. Carlink lead on the 21 of Welshmeyer, but Welshmeyer is closing in, as well as the 164 of Muskrat on the inside and a 32 of Jim Button for that race for third. Out of turn number 4 they go. Look at the race up front between first and second, third and fourth.
Here comes Welshmeyer. Look at the inside of Miller down the back chute. They're going to go. Welshmeyer had a good run there. Miller going to power that thing into turn number 3 on the high side. Going to slide up. Welshmeyer going to shoot to the low side. Almost takes the tractor tire with him.
Jim Button out 32, moved up there in front of that 164 of Muskrat, but here comes Welshmeyer. He's diving in on the inside of Miller. Great racing up front between Miller and Welshmeyer as they are putting on a show here for heat race number 1. Down the front stretch they go. It's still Miller out front.
Welshmeyer's got a good run into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Welshmeyer to the inside. Donnie Miller going to drive hard out of turn number 2. Going to open up a good little lead. Welshmeyer's able to navigate the corners a little bit quicker than Miller, but Miller's quicker down the drag strip.
Miller out front. Welshmeyer running out of time. His key forming the flagman is grabbing that white flag. Miller right now has that lead out front. Here comes Welshmeyer. He has a good turns 3 and 4. White flag is in the air one more time.
There we go. 1 to go. Welshmeyer going to get another run here to the inside. Nothing to it. Donnie Miller going to drive away. Muskrat there sitting in third. Here they come through 3 and 4 for the final time. Welshmeyer going to drive it in hard out of turn number 4. Checkered flag going to go to the 26th him of Donnie Miller.
Donnie Miller 2 weeks ago got a heat race win in heat race number 1, and he followed that up with a feature win later on that night. He has kicked things off in style once again in week number 11 as he gets heat race win number 1. As we get ready for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Superstock heat race number 2. And this is how they will roll out.
Starting on the pole in the 56 is going to be Mark Davis. On his outside, the 05 of Dale Berry. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 27S of Will Smart. On his outside, the 7 of the Wild Child, Joshua Lewis. Starting shotgun pulling double duty tonight is going to be the 32X of Smokin' Joe Francis.
Joe Francis doing double duty tonight. He is also a POWRi Midwest Modified driver. Looks like 56, Mark Davis not making the call, as he is our current point leader out of Grove Springs, Missouri. 4 wins this season for him, as he has a 70-point lead in front of the 7 of Josh Lewis. Green flag is in the air for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Superstock heat race number 2.
Man, there's enough smoke coming off the 05 and the 7 right now that it's going to kill the mosquitoes, or Cheech and Chong's going to think we're partying without them.
As the 17 or the 27S of Will Smart is out front, and the 05 of Dale Berry in second, but the 32X of Joe Francis bringing out the first Joker Welding caution flag.
I think he got a contact high.
Well, I think he was probably laughing at your saying a few minutes ago.
You never know what's going to come out of my mouth
That's true.
on a nightly basis.
I don't know whether we should rate this G or PG or PG-13 or R or unrated. But be aware.
It's rated R for racing.
That's right. Rated R for racing. So Joker welding caution flag coming up. You know, we were talking with Joe before the races. He has a lot of great ideas coming up there at his shop. And looking to make a few commercials. And we're back underway with racing action out front. The 27S and Will Smart will lead them into turn number 2. Here comes Barry on the inside of Smart. As right now, Barry is the smarter one out front, but here comes Smart back on the inside. And Wild Child going wild in turn number 3 and 4, throwing the dirt and leaving Joe Francis in the dust.
Whoa, that is a tight. That looks like half the storms that roll into the Ozarks.
Take cover, Red Bleacher fans. Take cover.
Look, man, we did so good at getting some grass in the infield, and Lewis goes and just...
I know, it took 2 weeks off. We get this nice, pretty grass, and the Wild Child has left his mark.
He needs to come out and do some landscaping.
I don't know if he was trying to spell a word there. It looks like that's an S, but... Here we go. Green flag is back in the air.
Down the front stretch, Bear's going to lead him down there. Smart right behind him. Lewis there sitting in third. Still a lot of smoke out of the 05, but here comes Smart to the inside of Barry. Down into turn number 3, but Joe Francis having all sorts of handling troubles there in the 32X. But out of turn number 4, we got a good race here going between Barry and Smart.
Don't forget about that drone right now sitting at third spot, Nathan Warson. He can't afford the race car, but he can afford a fast drone that is faster than these cars, and he's on the outside there, and look at him going strong as the Joker welding caution flag is in the air. We got all kinds of celebrities in the house tonight. We got Buck, we got Nathan, we got Thomas Shaw from Show Me Dirt, we got Sean of the Grindstaff, we got Shiloh Jurgens over there. We got all kinds of celebrities. We got this guy named Kitten Blackburn. He's like some type of celebrity too. You know him?
Well, yeah, you know, I heard he's a pretty good dude as we're getting a good view right here from Warson Photography right there.
We scared him. We scared him that much.
I'm pretty sure I just broke his camera because the drone is gone.
Look, he is out of here. He's like, I don't know what I just saw.
But you know, Shane, you mentioned if I'm some kind of a celebrity. So last weekend I had the opportunity to interview a NASCAR driver's son. Kevin Harvick's son, Keelan Harvick, was racing down here in the Ozarks last weekend, and I got a chance to talk with him and the guys he was running with, and that was the funnest interview I have done to date, and it was with a 10-year-old kid who holds his own.
As looks like lights are going off, you know, it is good to see the future is bright with some of these NASCAR drivers raising up some good sons and great racers. As right now we are witnessing some great racing here for the Ozark Sporting Goods Power Ice Superstock Heat Race number 2. Dale Berry out front, Smart there in the 27 and second. Wild Child, Joshua Lewis in that 7 car sitting there in third. As it's Berry out front. And down the front stretch they go. We got a race for the lead.
Here comes Smart to the inside of Barry through 1 and 2. Almost going to silhouette, but Barry's going to drive it hard out of turn number 2. Down the back chute. Smart trying to get back to the back bumper here into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Smart going to try to drive it off hard there on the low side. Barry to the high. It's still a shootout right now.
Smart right now being Smart, sitting in that second spot, waiting for his opportunity, but Barry is pulling away, and problems for the 32X of Joe, but he has to keep going as the white flag is going to be in the air one more time around.
Dale Berry holding off and charging Smart as they go into turns 2 down the back chute for the final time here in heat race action number 2. Berry going to come into turn 3. Smart, the Wild Child, Joshua Lewis Francis is going to round out your field right now. And out of turn number 4, checkered flag for the 05 of Dale Berry.
Good to have Dale Berry with us here tonight as he gets his second heat race win of the season. His first one was on opening night. And so good to have the 05 of Dale Berry with us tonight as he is your Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Super Stock Heat Race number 2 winner as we get ready now for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 1. This is how they will line up on the pole out of Urbana, Missouri. It's going to be the 21 of Carson Groniger. On his outside from Long Wayne, Missouri, it's going to be the 6 of Corey Henson. Row number 2 on the inside from Falcon, Missouri, it's going to be the 14 of Jonathan Finley. Out of retirement, out of Lebanon, Missouri, on the outside of him, it's going to be the 9 of Mike Piercy. And row number 3 on the inside from Conway, Missouri, it's going to be the 42 of Levi Harris. And on his outside, it'll be the 1K of Brandon Knutson. Mike spent 10 weeks here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway in the grandstands off of turn number 1, watching the race in action. And he had enough. Week 11, he got back behind the wheel of that 9 machine. Last year, his son Brian won the points championship. The year before, it was Mike Piercy. But here we go. Lights are off for heat race number 1 for the Power Eye Pure Stocks. Carson Groniger, Corey Henson on the front row. And green flag is in the air for heat race number 1 for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stocks. On our live Facebook look in, and what a race out front. Corey Henson trying to hold off the 21 of Carson Groniger. Here comes Piercy and a 9 on the outside. Groniger and Piercy side by side. Piercy's going to take it to the high side. On the outside of Henson, they make a little bit of contact. It's going to be Mike Piercy out front.
Oh, man, we got an absolute dogfight here in heat race number 1 as they come down the back chute. Down in the middle of the backstretch, Piercy's going to be your race leader into turn number 3 there. Out of turn number 4, Groniger, they're sitting in that 3rd spot. Out of the front stretch, here they come. Man, what a race.
Side by side battle back there for that 3rd spot between the 1K of Brandon Knutson and the 21 of Carson Groniger, but your leader out front. He still has it in him after being off the track for about 15 weeks altogether, counting the offseason more, but he is out front racing with Nathan Warson side by side. Nathan Warson on the outside, they're side by side down the backstretch.
Here comes Knutson there, the 1 down the back chute. Got that 2nd spot wrapped up as they go into turn number 3. But Piercy right now at turn number 4 on the throttle, gonna lead another one.
It's Piercy, Knutson, and Henson, your top 3.
Down there, the 21, the 42 of Lewis as well. Harris, as they come down the front stretch. Another one for Piercy.
Out front is a 9 of Piercy, the 1K. Brandon Knutson in 2nd, the 6 of Corey Henson sitting in that 3rd spot.
Piercy down the back stretch. He's got a good lead with the drone right there, sitting in 1st and half place as they come out of turn number 4. Knutson closing the gap right now, but is it enough time with 1 to go? Piercy going to lead it into turn number 1. Knutson right behind under the back bumper out of turn number 2. Shane, this is going to tune up to be a good one down the back chute. Piercy, your race leader. Knutson right there out of turn 3. Coming out of turn number 4. Going to have the checkered flag this time. Piercy with the win. Oh, my goodness.
And Nathan Warson was right there the whole race. If that came down to the photo finish, we would have the best view of the night. As that was a heck of a race, heck of a way to kick things off. But what about it? The 9 of Mike Piercy. He is back. He still has it. And I'm sure they say once it's in your blood, it never comes out. And that is true for the 9 of Mike Piercy.
Heat race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole in the 42E out of Lebanon, Missouri, Trevor Ellingson. On his outside out of Conway, Missouri, in the 40 going to be Acola Harris. Row number 2 starting on the inside of the 5 out of Tuscoma, Missouri is going to be Justin McDowell on his outside. The 41 out of Conway, Krager Harris. Row number 3 starting on the inside will be the 12 out of Marshfield, Missouri of Greg Dykstra on his outside. The 1A of Noah Wolf out of Buffalo, Missouri. Down the front stretch here they come into turn number 1. The 42E of Trevor Ellingson got a good jump there. But here comes a 5, Justin McDowell to the inside, to the back bumper. Gonna start slicing and dicing. McDowell got a good run in here through 3 and 4, but coming out of turn number 4, lap number 1's gonna go to Trevor Ellingson.
Trevor Ellingson out front there, battling with the 5 of Justin McDowell. Justin McDowell right now our current track point leader. But the 42 of Trevor Ellingson with a new wrap on that pier stock. Looking fine and dandy tonight here on round number 11.
Greg Dykstra having trouble on the backstretch there. He got into a hot, looks like he's got a down tire. Looks like Greg Dykstra there in the 12 out of turn number 2 has got a down right front tire. He's slow off the pace as Ellingson's going to lead another one.
Greg Dykstra had troubles in the hot laps, and they were working hard on that car all the way from hot laps to the heat race. And the Joker Welding caution flag will come out for the 12 of Greg Dykstra, as he will make his way to the pit area, as he has a right front flat there on the 12 machine. So lights are off. Trevor Ellingson out front, your leader, the 5 of Justin McDowell. And we're underway with racing action.
McDowell right there, hopping the infield tractor tire on that restart. Going to slide up, almost take out the 41 down the back. Shoot, they're going to go right now. It's still Ellingson, your race leaders. They're going to start slicing into turn number 3. Coming through 3 in the middle of 4 out of turn number 4. It's still going to be Ellingson, your race leader.
41, Gregor Harris there in sitting at 3rd spot. Right now it's Ellingson, McDowell, and Harris as the Joker Welding caution flag coming back out.
The call is for debris in turn number 4. Right now, Ellingson, your race leader. McDowell sitting in 2nd. Krieger Harris in 3rd. Noah Wolf in 4th. And the 40 of Acola Harris sitting in 5th right now.
McDoodle is a sponsor of the Power Eye Pure Stocks. They are located in Osage Beach at 6050 Crossing Drive. McDoodle's is about serving you, the customer, from their worldwide class wine selections to great prices on beer, expert guides, and friendly service. There's no place quite like it. Like them on their Facebook page or give them a call at 573-480-0039. As single file lights are going off. Going to clear the track here. Had debris off of turn number 4, but the track is clear. Seeing a lot of fans down there enjoying some great food from the concession stand. That's good to see. As well as some great racing on the track as the green flag is back in the air. Here comes the 5 of Justin McDowell on the inside of Ellingson. Harris gunning back in of McDowell. And Ellingson still out front, holding on to the lead. Great racing up front from 3 cars as it's still Ellingson out front.
Krieger Harris to the high side of the speedway trying to get a little bit of momentum, but here comes McDowell again on the low side of the speedway trying to make a run on Ellingson, but Ellingson holding a beautiful line right now, hitting his marks almost every lap, but here comes McDowell again out of turn number 4. Man, we got a barn burner on this one.
Ellingson trying to hold on, but McDowell is coming on strong. McDowell right now, 6 top 5s, 10 top 10s in feature racing, but no wins for him. As right now he's looking for a good run in this heat race to set him up for the feature. White flag is in the air one more time around.
Down at a turn number 2 right now. Oh, he drove it in too low. Had to go back to the high side of the speedway. Ellingson going to pull away down the back chute. Into turn number 3, McDowell going to send it in. Everything he's got not going to be much to do right now as the 42 of Trevor Ellingson is going to take the win. Followed by McDowell and Krieger Harris.
Great racing so far from the Macadoodles, Power Eye, Pure Stocks as we get ready for our third and final heat race. On the pole for this one out of Buffalo, Missouri, it's going to be the 53 of Richard Burks. On his outside out of Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 8K of Tyler Knutson. Run number 2 on the inside from St. Martin's, Missouri, it's going to be in 42 of Chad Nevens. On his outside from Eldon, Missouri, it's going to be the 88R of Robin Showers. In row number 3, it's going to be the 17 of Austin Wilson out of Lebanon, Missouri. Also want to thank our sponsor this week for the added money for the Pure Stocks. Jeff Giles Transportation LLC added some money to the Pure Stocks tonight. We appreciate them. And green flag is in the air for heat race number 3.
Down into turn number 1, Showers looking to make a move early there, but it's all the aid of Knudsen down the back chute. He's going to go. The 53, Richard Birch right there sitting in second. Here comes Showers making a look here to the inside out of turn number 4. Lap number 1 still going to go the 8K of Tyler Knudsen.
Tyler Knudsen out front, the 88 of Robin Showers in that second spot. Richard Birch in third. Great racing back there between the 17 of Austin Wilson. Yeah, the M42 of Chad Nevens, but it's still Tyler Knudsen out front.
Tyler Knudsen pulling away right now. Showers against that Birch there in third. You got a Wilson and a 42 of Chad Nevens down there battling it out right now on the speedway. Right now, though, Tyler Knudsen starting to check out of this one.
Tyler Knudsen, 5 wins so far for him this season, sitting in second in the point standings. As the 88R of Robin Showers is sitting in that second spot. 53 of Richard Birch trying to hold on that third spot, though, as the 17 of Austin Wilson is right there with him.
Knudsen down the back stretch all by himself like the chess club president at prom night, but here comes Wilson to the inside of Burks. Moving into that third spot as they're going to paddle going into turn number 3. Burks going to slide around there, nothing doing. Wilson going to take that third spot as Knudsen still your race leader.
Here we go, down the back stretch now in the turns number 3 and 4 they go. And it will be 2 more laps to go for the 8K of Tyler Knudsen.
Tyler Knudsen right now down the back stretch. Got the drone following him. Robin Showers right there sitting in second. Wilson up to third. Burke sitting in fourth. Davis there and going to round out Sherfield out of turn number 4 right now, though. With the doctor's jacket in the air, Tyler Knudsen.
White flag, kitten. It's okay. You've had a little Coke tonight. It's all right. 8K of Tyler Knudsen out front. He'll have one more time this time around. Checker flag is in the air. You know, as the 88R Robin Showers comes home second, and 17 of Austin Wilson comes home third. You know, kitten, hey, I know you had a long drive here. You probably have had a rough week. You got vacation next week. How about you take a little bit of a break here, and we'll try out a new guy. How about that? We'll see. We'll have auditions here, I guess, for a co-announcer. All right, buddy, you ready to try this out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, these are the Midwest Modifieds.
These are race cars.
These are race cars. All right. So on the pole for this one's going to be the 68 of Donnie Betts. On his outside, the 05 of Cheyenne Bauman. Do row number 2 there, buddy.
25 of Billy Jones and the 15R of Oakley Ragland.
There you go. Good job. Row number 3, that's going to be the 64 of Pete Richardson. On the outside, the 6T of Austin Treadway. Row number 4.
The 87 of Aaron O'Dell.
Hey, that's pretty good. All right, here we go. Lights are off. Take them to the green.
We're coming out of turn 4. We got a green flag. Keith says, let's get it down the front stretch. We're racing, boys. Here we go.
We're out front there. The 68 of Donnie Betts is out front. The 05 of Cheyenne Bauman. 4 wide out of turn number 2. Pete Richardson in that second spot. Coming out of 4, it's going to be Donnie Betts out front.
Oh, dang, that's some crazy racing going on out there.
Hey, that's right. Right here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway, the 68 of Donnie Betts out front. The 64 of Pete Richardson is in second. But you're doing a good job.
Hey, what's that little spaceship there?
I don't know.
There's a spaceship with a blue light.
Maybe it's the game warden.
Oh, that game warden's got some tricks. Look over here. Look over here in turn 2.
Woo!
3 wide.
Oh,
Look at
3
that.
wide. Well, what about that race for the lead there?
Well, they're coming down the front stretch side by side. 64 get him in the turn number 1. Look at him go. By golly.
They're out front. And here comes the 68 Betts right back on the inside. He'll take back over the lead. Great racing, side by side, trading places.
They're going back and forth and back and forth.
They are. It's like Buck and Butch on a fight in the parking lot at Fort Candy.
Like they don't know which one's better. They're both trying real hard.
What's your name, by the way, buddy?
My name's Buck Neckett.
Oh, Buck. Hey, the new worker. We just hired you like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I work at Midway Speedway.
All right, the 64 Pete Richardson's racing hard, side by side. What about this, Buck? Great racing.
I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, God dang, out front there.
Side by side down the front stretch. God dang.
God dang. Side by side. 64 Pete Richardson on the inside. Here we go.
We got the white flag coming out.
White flag is in the air one more time around. What a race out front.
That's crazy going down the back stretch. Oh, they ain't side by side no more, Shane.
Oh, Pete Richardson.
Oh, he's coming hard. Oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. He hit the dirt in turn number 3. Dang, near hit a tire.
Oh,
God
man.
dang.
God dang.
Woo! I'm sweating after that. That's like watching an episode of Cops.
Man, I bet Candy was down there saying, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I guarantee she was.
Woo-wee. God dang, what a
Holy-
race.
Holy camole. That's dirt track racing at its best right there, folks. You can't buy that on Netflix.
That's right. Man, all right, we're getting ready here for heat race number 2. You're doing a good job, Buck.
Hey, I was born to do this announcing.
Does Clint know you're announcing? He might need to hire you.
He don't know.
He don't know. Okay, here we're going to keep going then. Here we go. Heat race number 2 on the pole out of Lebanon, Missouri. It's going to be the 28 of Wesley Briggs. On his outside, it's going to be the 7C of Derek Cook.
Row number 2, 33M of Steve Mullingberg. Number 4 spot is number 14, Derek Davis.
And row number 3 on the inside, they call him the 32 Smoking Joe Francis. On his outside, it's going to be the 4C of Braden Connor.
Here they come out of turn 4. They got a green flag down the front stretch. They come, boys. Let's get it, get it, get it.
Side by side for that second spot there is the 7C of Derek Cook on the outside of Wesley Briggs. Down the backstretch they go. Here comes that 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. Oh, 3 wide almost down the front stretch for that second spot. Side by side there, the 33 of Muhlenberg on the inside of the 7C.
Hey, we got a mess of them up here fighting for first place, boy. Look at this racing. You can't buy this with a credit card.
28 there, side by side. Oh, the 14.
Boy, coming out of 4. They're keeping it clean, boys.
Man,
We're still racing.
side by side. Derek Cook, here we go on the outside, side by side, down the backstretch now.
Derek Davis is in that third spot looking to make a move.
Whoa, here we go. We got 3 cars battling for the lead. Who's it going to be, Buck?
I don't know. I'm watching that number 14 come out of turn number 2 there. Look at that on the inside line. Look at him go down the back stretch into number 3. He's looking good.
Looking good right here. The 7C of Derek Cook. Out front there. 14 of Derek Davis in second.
I'm telling you what, if you record this and put it on YouTube, you'd be a millionaire.
Even with the great announcers announcing this race.
The 7C Derek Cook down the back stretch on the high side. Coming into turn number 3, Keith's got the white flag rolled up in his hand.
White flag is in the air one more time around for the 7C of Derek Cook. What a race for him out front.
Derek Davis in the 14 in number 2 position. Coming into turn 3, looking low. Coming out of 4 to the flag stand. Can't quite get it down. He turns it around.
Oh, man. Oh, SpaghettiOs. God dang.
God dang, that's a crash on the front stretch.
Oh, we'll watch it here on the instant replay. Here we go. There's old Nathan Morrison right there behind him. Great racing. Just too much there, Buck.
He drove her in too hard. That's just too hard. You can't do it.
I bet that 14 of Derek Davis, I bet he saw candy.
I guarantee he did. He was like, look at that smoke show of a woman. I'm going to spin her around and impress her a little bit. There's a drone right in front of us. There's that little demon devil thing flying.
Oh, there he is.
God dang. You see that thing? You get away, creeper. Oh, my God.
I better be on my best behavior or you're going to take my job, Buck. All right. Here we go. Row number 1.
The 5C of Brian Cook to his outside. A former professional baseball player, car number 33, Anthony Ferreira.
Row number 2 on the inside will be the 51 of Sean Hinson. On his outside, it's going to be the 4 of Dusty Rose.
Row number 3, 18T of Tony Wright to his outside, the 9H of Danny Henrich.
Oh, man, what a race there, side by side here.
Down the back stretch. Keith's going to do his little dancy wobble wobble. Green flag's out. Here we go. Coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. We're going to do some little dirt track racing here, y'all.
Down out of turn number 2, Ferreira to the high side. Going to be side by side with Cook. Here comes the 51 of Hanson right there. 3-card battle for the race lead on the top side of the speedway. Here comes Sliders. Ferreira got a good run. Cook and Ferreira side by side right now into turns 1 and 2.
Coming down the back stretch, car number 33 is going to the high side. He's going to cook it and check out. He's going to say, see you later, goodbye, I'm out of here.
Skippity bebop out of turn number 4. Anthony Ferreira going to have a good race lead, but look at the battle for second.
There's 3 cars fighting neck and neck, side by side, trying to get around turn number 2 and see who's faster than who.
Down into turn number 3 right now, it's only Anthony Ferreira, but the 51 of Sean Henson leading the flying V out of turn number 4 with Cook right there and the 18 of Troy Wright.
Henson's got a good look at the back door of car number 33 as they go down the back stretch. He's just stretching that lead out farther by the minute.
Out of turn number 4, Ferreira's going to bring it down the front stretch. The 9H of Danny Hendricks going to take a pit sign, but Ferreira all by himself like the chess club president on prom night.
That's like me on prom night. I was alone.
You mean to say? You mean to say you were alone on prom night?
There wasn't nobody wanting to dance with me.
Oh, man, but Ferreira's doing the tiptoe through the tulips right now. The 51 of Sean Henson trying to reel him in as they are duking it out behind the field right now.
Coming down the front stretch, got that little blue spaceship behind him, taking some cool footage.
Ferreira, the former baseball pitcher for the Springfield Cardinals, also got called up to the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitched professionally in Mexico, going to get the white flag. Can he hit his corners?
Hold on. He can hit a baseball and he can hit them corners. I think he's gonna win the heat race.
Well, let's see if he can get through 3 and 4. Buck, bring him home.
Oh, it's clean. Here he comes out of turn 4. He's looking at nothing but checkers. Anthony Pereira with this heat race win. God dang, I gotta get out of here, y'all. I think there's some nachos with my name on it.
Hey, you go down there and get you some nachos, okay, Buck? You did a good job.
Hey, this ain't my first rodeo. Well, this isn't a rodeo. This is a racetrack, but you know what I mean. I've done it before.
I think you're going to be like Joe Buck. You're going to be a future Hall of Fame announcer.
You know what? Maybe, probably. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Late model action racing right now. Stephen Price there on the inside. Kyle Bates as we get ready to rock and roll for this one.
Here we go. Green flag is in the air for the Spectrum Design Dirt Late Models. The 52, Stephen Price. The 74, Kyle Bates. The 49 of Tony Fincher. And the 14, Dustin Walker out there. They're side by side there for that third spot. It's Stephen Price out front.
Had to do a quick pit stop myself. Had to change the old batteries in the microphone, but into turn number 3, Price is going to be a race leader. Kyle Bates right there behind him out of turn number 4. Price is still going to be your race leader.
Stephen Price out front, the 74. Kyle Bates in second. Good side-by-side battle, though, between Fincher and Walker. Fincher there on that inside, Walker on the outside. They go into turns number 3 and 4. Contact made in. Walker going around. Fincher, watch it here on the instant replay. Side by side, great racing there for that third spot. Fincher down low. And contact was made and Walker going around. So the Joker Welding caution coming out. So, Kitten, what'd you think about that audition there for that guy?
You know, he's pretty darn good. I think he's got a future. Just a few things to clean up, but
yeah.
It's a good. It was a good audition, I think, for Buck.
It was a good audition. I think he's out trying different jobs tonight. I think he's trying to find his certain job.
Well, he was down there in the pits earlier, trying to wrench on some cars, and I don't know how well that went.
I thought I saw him in turn number 3, taking Joe's spot too.
Yeah, he was down there in turn number 3, working a little bit of Joe's spot down there, and of course I was down there too for hot laps. So we're all trying different hats tonight.
You never know. When somebody might be gone, you might have to fill in for somebody. Oh, look at that right there. That is a great shot.
Oh, those of you watching on Springfield Raceway.tv are getting a beautiful drone footage as we go back to green flag racing. Down the front stretch, Price is going to lead him. Kyle Bates right there behind him there. Here comes the 14W right there to the inside. Fincher right there running in fourth. Here they come down side by side into turn number 3. Oh, he's got to run. Oh, Price is going to get back on the throttle here. Heard him coming, but a side-by-side battle for second.
What a great shot there. Watching on ShowMeDirt.tv. You're right there. It's right there in your living room. Stephen Price off the pace, or the 49, excuse me, of Fincher off the pace. In the 52 is Stephen Price. And caution coming out. Look at that right there. The great mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway right there, fans. If you ever been here before, that is our press box right there. That is the Lowe's sponsor VIP suites.
Oh, he's going to get a shot of Thomas Shaw.
Oh, there it is. There is the crew right there. The crew that runs the show right there, Thomas and Nathan. As Houston, we have landed. Them two down there, they're always doing great stuff. So, Kenton, I got an event. Kenton, I got an event that you probably need to mark down on your calendars on September the 24th. It's the Butts, Brews, and Barbecue Cook-Off, sponsored by Midway Speedway. As the Clay County residents will be able to register and show off their barbecue cooking skills. The best part of it is once the judging is over, it is open to the public, and you can enjoy all the barbecue just only for $15 a person.
Hold up. It's just for county residents?
Hey, you're a resident. I think.
Because here's the thing. I make the most mean-smoked pork tenderloin that's wrapped with bacon, stuffed with cream cheese and jalapenos.
Well, right there, it says, see, grab a teammate. So we could be on a team together, and we could probably win the thing.
You ever had smoked bacon-wrapped Oreos?
I have not. Why haven't you brought them?
Because they will not make the trip, man.
They won't?
They will not. Smoked bacon-wrapped Oreos will not make the trip. I will eat a whole smoker full of those things. And I see some fans down there shaking their heads in disgust right now. I'm crazy? Listen. Trust me, I'm a fat guy.
Yeah.
There's plenty of bacon wrapped Oreos that have been in my belly, and people always tell me I'm crazy. And when I make them and I share them, they become a believer. So I'm gonna. Oh, you want me to make some? All right. Well,
all right.
You're gonna have to get a collection because have you not seen the price of bacon?
All right. So there you have it, folks. Butts, Brews, and Barbecue Cook-Off. Kitten Blackburn will be there with his Oreos wrapped in bacon.
I'll bring the old pit boss up. That's my dad's birthday, too. I could get him to come up and help.
Hey, that'd be great. Yeah, absolutely. And then don't forget the event before that on August the 27th. Join us for an airport movie night at the Floyd W. Jones Airport. And they will be showing Apollo 13. We were talking about spaceships earlier. Now we're talking about Apollo 13.
Well, right now, with the 52 of price, Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem. Did you see earlier on the news this week that they sold a suit from the Apollo 13 crew? And I think they said it brought like $2 to $3 million.
I wouldn't doubt it. You know, that mission did have its issues. They survived. It's nostalgia. The movie was made about it and things like that. So it's a good piece of American history right there. If I had the money, that's probably something I would have in my collection.
The 14 there of Dustin Walker out front. The 74 of Kyle Bates right there. And green flag is in the air.
Down into turn number 1 and 2. Dustin Walker, your race leader. Kyle Bates there in the 74 trying to reel him in. They're going to come into turn number 3, slicing and dicing. Man, I love the late models here at the mighty Midway Speedway. And at turn number 4, Walker still your race leader.
Walker out front, the 14, the 74 of Kyle Bates in that second spot. Down the backstretch they go. As Walker has the big lead there on the 74 of Kyle Bates.
Walker's been running consistent. Kyle Bates a little slower on corner exit as Walker goes out of back stretch right now. Bates now exiting turn number 2. Into turn number 3 comes your race leader. Gonna slide it out of turn number 4. Gonna see the doctor's jacket in the air. One to go for the 14W of Dustin Walker into turn number 1. Kyle Bates there trying to find something on the high side of the speedway, trying to find a little something come feature time. Down into turn number 3, your race leader's gonna take it. Through 3, coming out of turn number 4 for the final time, the 14W of Dustin Walker. Followed by Kyle Bates in the 74.
So Dustin Walker getting heat race number 1 win for the late models. We get ready now for heat race number 2. Oh, look at this. On the pole for this one, it'll be the 00B of Dylan Bates. And on his outside, it's going to be a 5 junior Noah Ames. And row number 2, your current track point leader, that's going to be the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Good to have the 00 of Dylan Bates making his debut. Big Daddy came from the asphalt world over to the dirt world, and green flag is in the air.
Down into turn number 1. Here comes Big Daddy Bates. No Ames right there in the back bumper. Dustin Atkinson right there. The number 4 is there. Going to go 1, 2, and 3 down the back chute. Big Daddy Bates through 3 and 4. Going to slide up the speedway. No Ames. Going to get a high side hustle at a turn number 4. But Big Daddy Bates going to lead lap number 1.
Dylan Bates out front. The 4 of Dustin Atkinson in second. You know what's funny? Dylan and Dustin work together. They're at J2 Cars, and they're battling 1 and 2 here tonight.
Yeah, I got the nickname from another co-worker there. Trent Wynn texted me earlier and told me the nickname there of Dylan Bates. So down the backstretch, your race leader's going to be a Big Daddy Bates down there. They're in the 00. Here comes Dustin Atkinson. Going to look to the inside. Bumping and not quite bumping and banking, but hot rodding as Noah Ames is going to go around in turn number 4.
He was getting so excited about the race for the lead, he lost control of his car and went around. So I wonder what the conversation is going to be at the shop on Monday morning at J2 Cars.
I'm faster than you. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
Dylan Bates began racing in the go-kart world. Then he was a supercross dirt motorcycle driver, raced dirt bikes there. Then raced at Lebanon I-44 Speedway when it was open there for payment. He still runs a Pro 8 model. As right now he is on the dirt leading heat race number 2 for the Spectrum Design late models as he's out front. 4A of Dustin Atkinson sitting there in that second spot. The 5 of Noah Ames sitting there in third. Here comes Atkinson on the inside. Great shot there, side by side. Down the front stretch they go, and down the turns 3 and 4.
Here comes Atkinson. Got a good run into turn number 3. And at turn number 4, here comes an attempted crossover. Nothing doing right now. Your race leader, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson.
Dylan Bates does a lot of iRacing as well. So I'm sure on iRacing he's done a lot of dirt racing, but right now the track point leader, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson, is out front in that 4A machine. Dylan Bates sitting there and still in second.
Dustin Atkinson right now trying to pull away. Bates right there sitting in second. Noah Ames there sitting in third there in the 5A. At a turn number 4, Doctor's jacket in the air for the 4.
One more time around for the 4A of Dustin Atkinson, the 00 of Dylan Bates in second. Down the backstretch they go out of turn number 4. Checker flag is in the air for the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. The 00 of Dylan Bates in second. And the 5, Noah Ames in third. And a great shot there of the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. There we have it. There we are right there under that Speedway sign. That's us. Nobody run away. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for watching online. Thank you for being here as we get ready for the USRA Stock Car Heat Race number 1.
Starting on the pole is going to be the OF of Mason Beck. On his outside, the 50 of Daryl Hurt. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 77 of Zach Willis. On his outside, the 71 of Bradley McDowell. And starting shotgun in the number 11, Waylon Dimmitt. Tough break for the 52 of Price right there, getting towed off the track there in his Leighton model. down the front stretch. Mason Beck, the hypnotist. Got a good jump right there. Here he comes out of turn number 2, going to lead the field down the back chute. You gap in the field. Look at the throttle on Mason Beck right now. Out of turn number 4, lap number 1's going to go to the hypnotist of Mason Beck.
They're all hurt in that second spot there. Great racing there back there, though, for the 4th spot between the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt and that 71 of Bradley McDowell. But it is the hypnotist, the 0 of Mason Beck out front. Everybody else battling back there for positions.
Right now, Mason Beck's in total control. Hurt there, sitting in second. Oh, a little bit of shuffle. And there with Dimmitt there in the 11 as they come through 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, though. Another lap going to go to the 0 of Mason Beck.
Mason Beck out front. The 50 of Daryl Hurt in second. As right now the race for second is heated up there right here as they are side by side.
What an absolute run here with a 77-50 of Hurt down there. As here he comes to the inside. He got a good run down the back chute. Hurt slid up and got into the wall a little bit, and they go into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, Mason Beck, still your race leader, but throw a blanket over the next 4 cars.
77 is Zach Willis in that second spot. Here comes Waylon Dimmitt on the inside of the 50 of Hurt. We got 3-car battle right there for that second spot. 3 wide down the backstretch into turns 3. Can it happen? Yes, it can. 3 wide for the battle for second. Now 2 wide between Hurt and Willis. Dimmitt right there as well.
Mason Beck says, see y'all later. Y'all duke it out. I'm going to take a little cruise around the speedway, but the 3 wide still going on down the backstretch. As they get around Hurt into 3 wide, flag in the air as they're going to get out of turn number 4. What a drag race.
Look at the 2 great shots there on ShowMeDirt.tv. Hurt's going on the inside of Dimmitt. You're watching it live in 2 different places. Up in the air in a side view as here we go out of 4. Mason Beck gets the win, but Daryl Hurt, oh man, what a finish. I believe Daryl Hurt will come on second. The 77, Zach Willis coming home 3rd. Wow, what a race there. Mason Beck pretty much controlled the whole race, but the racing action behind them was intense. Here we go. It's now time for the J2 cars, USRA B mods. Heat race number 1 on the pole for this one out of Urbana, Missouri. That's going to be the 96X of Jeff Hooper on his outside. It's going to be the 42J out of Woodman, Missouri of Donnie Jackson. Row number 2 on the inside of Lynchburg, Missouri is going to be the 15H of Jeremy Hazel on his outside. The 66 of Ryan Gilmore out of Springfield, Missouri. It's going to be Luke Gideon out of Stoutland, Missouri in the 55. Donnie Fellers out of Wheatland, Missouri in the 24D. Green flag is in the air.
And the turn number 1, Ryan Gilmore wasting no time to try to get to that second spot. Looking for the lead down the back chute. They're going to go the 66 of flying Ryan Gilmore making a run. And the turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, we got slicing and dicing and everything nice and right now. Lap number 1, though, goes to the 96.
96 out front, Ryan Gilmore in the 66 right there on the inside. Gilmore has the advantage going down the backstretch. Here we go. Gilmore slides up the track. Hooper goes down to the bottom. Side by side down the front stretch. It's still Gilmore out front.
Flying Ryan Gilmore, your race leader right there down the back chute, trying to cap the field here early. Into turn number 3. Running close to the backstretch. Wazzy comes out of turn number 4 all by himself.
It's Gilmore, Hooper, and Jackson, your top 3. Chris Jackson and Mitchell Franklin, the only 2 drivers to win a feature this season. They're not on hand with us this week, so we're going to see a new driver in the RE/MAX Next Generation Victory Lane later on tonight.
Ryan Gilmore still your race leader as the field comes start shuffling down through the backstretch. Jeremy Hazel there sitting in 4th. They come out of turn number 4, flying Ryan Gilmore still your race leader.
Ryan Gilmore with a big lead out front. Donnie Jackson closing in on the 96. What about the race back there for fourth? It's the 15H of Jeremy Hazel trying to hold off that 24 of Donnie Fellers, but the race for second between Hooper and Jackson is closing in tight. As the 66 of Gilmore is out front with his big lead. Good to have Ryan Gilmore with us tonight. As the 96 of Jeff Hooper in second. White flag is in the air one more time around for the 66 of Ryan Gilmore. The 96 of Jeff Hooper in that second spot. The 42J of Donnie Jackson in third. As Gilmore will come out of turn number 4. Checker flag is in the air for the 66 of Ryan Gilmore. The 96 of Jeff Hooper coming home second. The 42J of Donnie Jackson coming home third.
Heat race number 2 going to line up like this. Starting on the pole, on the inside is going to be the 18H of Trent Harrison. On his outside, the 6 of Jay Flynn. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 71C of Cody Crabtree. On his outside, the 9 of Sam Petty. Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 24 of Jerry Ellis. On his outside, the 38C of Dayton Pursley. Down the back stretch, getting paced at a snail's pace right now. Maybe a little bit of mind games, who knows? Trent Harrison there on the pole waiting for the green flag. Keith the flagman dancing to Beyonce's All the Single Ladies. Green flags on the air. Stomp on the throttle. Here they come.
Here we go. Heat race number 2 underway here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway for the J2 cars, USRA B-Mods. As out front is that 18 of Trent Harrison in the 18. Sorry, the 9 of Sam Petty in that second car. The 6 of Jay Flynn looking on the outside of Petty. They're side by side for that runner-up spot. As Trent Harrison out front, your leader. Sam Petty, Jay Flynn battling there side by side for second. Petty now on the inside of Harrison.
Sam Petty having a good run right now on the inside of Trent Harrison. Jay Flynn in the back bumper right there said, hey, I'm still right here. 71C right there. Here comes Dayton Pursley getting a good run down the back chute, but right now, Sam Petty trying to make a run out of turn number 4 to try to take the race lead. Drag stretch to the line. Trent Harrison still your race leader.
Harrison, Petty side by side, dog fight out front, but the Joker welding caution flag comes out. The 38C of Dayton Pursley and the 72C of Cody Crabtree. Good to have Dayton Pursley back with us, last year's track champion. And once again, what a beautiful sight here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. If you've never been here before, we're located in Lebanon, Missouri. Get off of Interstate 44, head down to Highway 32, and take a right on Highway B, and we're right down the road a half a mile right there on the right. And a great shot here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Three laps in, double them up here as Trenton Harrison will be your leader. Here we go. Trenton Harrison will lead him into turns 3 and 4. And green flag is back in the air.
Down the front stretch, Sam Petty got a great restart there to the inside of Harrison. Petty right there, Flynn holding ground. Ellis right there, Pursley as well. Here comes Petty to the inside. Harrison into turn number 3. Harrison sending in hard out of turn number 4, but we might have a new race leader. Sam Petty to the race lead.
Sam Petty out front now, your new race leader, the 18 of Trenton Harrison. But here comes the 24 of Jerry Ellis on the inside of Flynn. He jumps into that third spot. The 38C of Dayton Pursley on the inside of Flynn. And we got some great racing in the middle of the pack.
Oh, there's multiple lanes here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Down the backstretch, Joe Sam Petty checking out like my bank account. Yeah, to turn number 4, Petty, but look at the battle between Pursley and Ellis.
They know tonight there's going to be a new driver to Remax Next Generation Victory Lane. And right now, Sam Petty having a great run in his heat race will come out turn number 4. White flag is in the air one more time around. 38C of Dayton Pursley jumps up to that second spot. Here comes the 24 of Ellis. He was knocking on the back bumper of the 18 of Trent Harrison. As the 9 of Sam Petty gets the win. And the 38C of Dayton Pursley comes on second. And the 18 of Trent Harrison is third.
We got Buck going down the backstretch and Jay Flynn trying to chase him down.
Is that Jay's helmet?
Buck, you better hurry up, man.
Jay is a good driver, race car driver. He's getting up on you.
Buck, did you steal Jay's helmet?
Buck. Oh.
Did you steal Jay's helmet?
Hey, how about you guys fight for it, Buck? Show Jay how strong you really are, Buck.
I don't know. I think my money might be on on Jay.
Oh.
Get out of there, Buck.
Oh,
Jay don't even care.
He's going to forget his helmet.
We got debris on the front stretch.
Oh, we're following
Buck.
Buck.
You better hurry up. You got the UFO chasing you.
Buck, you are being followed, buddy. Don't turn around, Buck.
You're going to get abducted by aliens, Buck.
Buck, don't turn around. You got the spaceship after you. Buck, you better watch it, Buck. Look, that's a great shot at the pit area.
Jay, I'm glad you got your helmet back, buddy. That crazy Buck. That son of a Buck.
Yeah. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Buck. Don't turn around.
Buck, don't do it.
Buck. Oh.
Oh, he's trying to fight the drone.
Everybody knows Kung Fu fighting. Hi-ya. Oh, man, look at that.
He pulled some Houdini.
I bet Butch probably hired the spaceship to follow Buck around.
Ooh, you know what? I bet you Butch did hire it.
Oh. It's like cat and mouse. Who would think, out of all the people, it'd be Buck scared of a drone?
Oh, you got to be talking trash when it's on the other side of the fence, Buck?
Oh.
Don't make me come over there, Buck. I think Buck's coming off a turn 3 race, fans.
Oh, yeah, here we go. It is Friday Night SmackDown at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway.
I thought he was about to steal a four-wheeler, personally.
It is Buck Naked versus the drone.
They're bringing the fight out to turn number 3.
Oh, watch out for the water truck. We don't
and he just got nailed with the water truck.
The drone got nailed. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Friday Night Fight Nights, Buck versus the UFO. I'm your host,
here
the
comes
Fat
Jay.
Joe Rogan.
Here comes Jay. It's a tag team.
Hey, he just flipped you off.
Superstocks 5-minute call. Superstocks 5-minute call. You need to be heading to the staging area. Superstocks 5 minutes.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Dude, he's going to end up in prison with Butch. Uh-oh, can you get it started?
Hey. Just start walking away with it.
Oh. If you can't start it, just push it, right?
Hey, Jay?
Jay.
You might want to come get your pit bike. Oh, I see Jay.
Uh-oh. Oh, here he comes. Oh, no.
Buck, you might want to get out of there, bud.
Jay, Jay, if you should have known by now, don't leave stuff unattended.
I ain't never seen Buck run so fast. Jay, you're going to have to drop a gear, buddy. Is that the most exercise you've gotten in a while, Jay?
All right, Super Stocks, you need to be heading to the staging area for your feature. Super Stocks, be heading to the staging area for your feature. Hey, I wonder if Buck gets his... Hey, Kenton, I wonder if Buck gets his same haircut at the same place that Oakley Raglan gets his, because they have the same hairdo.
Oh, hey, is Buck laying over there all bloody now?
Boom.
Laying a little bit of lightning and a little bit of thunder. Let's just hope Jay's car's ready to go for feature time after all the shenanigans.
It's about to get crazy. That's all right. Right here at the Mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway, Super Stock drivers need to be heading to the staging area. Super Stock drivers need to be heading to the staging area for your feature. Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page throughout the night. Make sure you post videos and pictures to our Facebook page. If you have a Facebook, go to Lebanon Midway Speedway and hit the like button. Follow us there on our Facebook page. Get ready for the Power Eye Super Stocks. It is been Mark Davis, our current track point leader. As we got the top two in the national point standings in the Power Eye Super Stocks. Got the 164 Michael Muskrat, who is our current national point leader, and the 21. And here we go. It is feature time here at the Mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. For the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Super Stocks, this is how they will line up on the pole out of West Plains, Missouri. It's going to be the 26, Donnie Miller on his outside from Tuscumbia, Missouri. It's going to be the 05 of Del Berry. Row number 2 on the inside, it'll be the 21W. Currently runner-up in the national point standings is Ted Welshmeyer. On his outside from West Plains, Missouri, it's going to be the 27S of Will Smart. Row number 3 on the inside from Stoutland, Missouri, going to be the 7 of Joshua Lewis. And on his outside, currently your national POWRi Superstock point leader, the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Then it'd be the 32X of Jim Button. Jim Button will be driving the black 32X. On his outside in the white 32, it'll be Joe Francis. In row number 5, it'll be the 41, Mike Planty out of Holster, Missouri. And it'll be the 56 of Mark Davis out of Grove Springs, Missouri, your current track point leader. Mark Davis out of Grove Springs, Missouri. 4 wins for him this season. 9 top 5s and 10 top 10s. As he has a 70-point lead on the 7 of Joshua Lewis. Joshua Lewis has not been in the Remax Next Generation victory lane this season. He has 7 top 5s and 10 top 10s. And right now the drivers are rolling in that track. During intermission, we put some moisture down on the track. In our heat race action earlier tonight, heat race number 1, it was the 26 of Donnie Miller. And heat race number 2, it went to the 05 of Del Berry. 2 weeks ago, in week number 10, it was Donnie Miller getting the heat race win in heat race number 1, following it with a feature win. So he's accomplished 1 goal tonight, getting the heat race win in heat race number 1. As the drivers are giving Joe Seaman in turn number 3 a thumbs up. It looks like we're getting ready to go feature racing here tonight. 2x2 for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Super Stocks. The top 2 in the national point standings are on hand tonight. Pretty good field of Super Stocks tonight. Last Friday night of the month of July as we get ready to head it into August. We got some business to take care of here tonight. As here we go for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Super Stock feature. Green flag is in the air. Donnie Miller out front. Going into turns 1 and 2, Ted Welshmeyer, 21W on the inside of the 05 of Del Berry. Here comes the wild child, Joshua Lewis, making contact. Chain reaction down the backstretch. We're staying green. And side by side, racing there between Welshmeyer and the 05 of Del Berry. With the wild child, the 7 of Joshua Lewis is making a move there. And chain reaction by the 27. Yes, Will Smart. So right now it is the 26 of Donnie Miller out front. 05 of Del Berry in second. The 21 of Ted Welshmeyer. Battling there with the 05 of Berry, rubbing on the back bumper of Berry. Welshmeyer going to the outside of Berry. He has something happening there on the outside. Side by side down the backstretch they go. Down in the turns 3 and 4. Berry on the inside, Welshmeyer on the outside as they are gaining on the 26 of Miller. Down the front stretch they go. Welshmeyer rolling in that high side, making something happen there. Here comes the 164 Michael Muskrat on the inside of the wild child of Joshua Lewis for that battle for 4th. But here we go. Miller trying to hold off the 21W Welshmeyer. Welshmeyer showing the high side around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Ted Welshmeyer Not a feature winner this season, but he is running that high side, high and wide, as he's now your new race leader. 26 of Donnie Miller staying right there with Welshmeyer, though, as down the backstretch they go. So right now it's Welshmeyer, Miller, Barry, your top three. As Joshua Lewis in that fourth spot in the 164, and Michael Muskrat in fifth. But Donnie Miller still staying there with the one of Welshmeyer. They're side by side. Dog fight for the lead out front. Miller holding on to that bottom groove. The 21W of Ted Welshmeyer on the outside. The 32X of Jim Button trying to stay on the lead out lap. But we have problems for the 05 of Dale Berry. He's going to make it off the track. We're staying green as we're trying to work through lap traffic here, and contact made there between the lap car, the 32X of Jim Button, and the 26 of Donnie Miller. So Donnie Miller had to go off the pace a little bit. Now he's back up to speed. We'll see if he can catch up to that 21W of Ted Welshmeyer. As it's Welshmeyer, Miller, and the 7 of Joshua Lewis having a good run here, trying to gain some points in the point standings. Here comes the 164 of Michael Muskrat right there behind the 7 of Joshua Lewis. They go into turns number 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Michael Muskrat looking on that high side. He watched Welshmeyer use that high side to take over the lead while Joshua Lewis closes the door. Muskrat goes on the inside now. And Joshua Lewis playing defensive mode. Oh, the tractor tire almost went on the track, but circled back on into the infield. We're staying green as the 32X of Jim Button off the pace. He will make his way into pit road. As Ted Welshmeyer getting the white flag one more time around for him. Ted Welshmeyer, runner-up in the national point standings, getting it done here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. He takes home the win. The 26 of Donnie Miller coming home second, and the 7 of Joshua Lewis coming home third. So the 21W of Ted Welshmeyer making his way to the Remax Next Generation victory lane. And a good run there between him and the 26 of Donnie Miller. Had a great race early in the race. The 7 of Joshua Lewis had a good run there. He gets another top 5 finish, looking to gain some more points there, as Welshmeyer will park it in the Remax Next Generation victory lane as the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock feature is rolling out on the track. And Welshmeyer down there taking off his safety equipment. Get ready for a good big field of Pure Stocks tonight for their feature. Extra money for the Pure Stocks, Jeff, thanks to Jerry Jow Transportation. Race fans, let them hear you. Your Power Eye Super Stock feature winner, the 21W of Ted Welshmeyer. Here we go. It's now time for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock feature. On the pole for this one, it'll be the 9 of Mike Piercy, On his outside, it's going to be the 1K of Brandon Knutson.
Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 8K of Tyler Knutson. On his outside, the 42E of Trevor Ellingson.
Row number 3 on the inside, it's going to be the 88R of Robin Showers. On his outside, it's going to be the 5 of Justin McDowell.
Row number 4, starting on the inside, will be the 17 of Austin Wilson. On his outside, the 41 of Krieger Harris.
Starting inside of row number 5, starting the 9th spot, it's going to be the 6 of Corey Henson. On his outside, it's going to be the 21 of Carson Grottinger.
Row number 6, starting on the inside, will be the 53 of Richard Burks. On his outside, the 40 of Acola Harris.
Starting inside of row number 7, it's going to be the N42 of Chad Nevens. On his outside, it's going to be the 42 of Levi Harris.
Row number 8, starting on the inside, will be the 14 of Jonathan Finley. On his outside, the 12 of Greg Dykstra.
And starting shotgun in row number 9 in the 17th spot, it is going to be the exclamation point A of Noah Wolf. Consider it the 1 car. 15 laps is your distance. Big field of pure stocks here tonight. 17 cars, 15 laps. Green flag is in the air for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock feature.
Pearson got a good jump there. Knutson right there with him. Ellingson right there to the back bumper. Showers right there running 5th down the back chute. Pearson's going to go over here. Comes Knutson to the inside. Oh, man, we got a good run going here into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4. Lap number 1's going to go to the 8K of Knutson.
Lap number 1 goes the 8K of Tyler Knutson, Brandon Knutson, and the 1K on the inside of Mike Piercy. They're side by side for that second spot. We got problems in turn number 2.
Oh, McDowell going around there in turn number 2. He had a little bit of help there. Justin McDowell going around there.
The Joker welding caution flag coming out. So far in both features, there's been a car that hits that infield tractor tire there in front of that 5. It bounces up in the air, lands back right in the same spot it was in. I always think it's going to go on the track, but it doesn't. But the Joker Welding caution coming out. There you have it right there. Joker Welding, Weld and Supply Shop right here in Lebanon, Missouri. You can give them a call at 417-991-WELD. As much as Joe's been doing TikTok videos, I think he needs some more work, don't you?
You know what, though? What he's doing with his videos, man, is phenomenal.
He is. And I love that little voice you had there at the beginning of that. That was pretty.
My voice is starting to go, Shane.
Hey, I can't wait till this week, and I hope you post videos of you horseback announcing this rodeo. That is going to be fun to watch.
Well, we had to switch up some of our plans a little bit. We're only going to be at the rodeo on the first night, Wednesday night, family night. My wife told me the fact that I have access to a beer garden for about 5 days is not a good idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, especially if you're riding a horse.
Yeah, but the thing is with rodeo, they're going to do it in the rain no matter what.
Oh. That'll be fun. That's how you do it, you know. Those cowboys got to go work out on the ranch and rain, sunshine, snow, sleet, you know, and you got to go. You got to work.
So Tuesday night, I'll be heading west out to Dodge City, Kansas.
While you're heading west, I will have an action-packed weekend next weekend. Excited about that. Be right here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway on Friday night. Then I get to go up and announce some Cash Money late models on that Saturday night. Excited about that. As the 5 there, Justin McDowell getting some sheet metal pulled. We'll got Copenhagen Bandit watching our live feed here as Kent Blackburn does a lot of stuff with Behind the Wheel. A little site that he has created to get the drivers some time to shine. And last week you got to interview some young, upcoming drivers that are probably going to hit the NASCAR level.
You know, one of those drivers that came with him, you know, Josh Dickens, he got the win, and he had some of the most veteran presence I have ever seen. He bumped and run one of our local track guys down the road down there at Springfield, and bumped and run him with about 5 to go, pushed him up the track, and never looked back. And I tell you what, for a 16-year-old kid out of Miami, Florida, he was hooked up and ready to go.
Lights are off here. Tyler Knutson, row number 1 by himself, as it is Mike Piercy, Brandon Knutson, row number 2. As we will resume racing action here for the Macadoodles POWRi Pure Stock feature. Green flag is in the air.
Oh, man. The 40 of Acola Harris just ramped up we got debris on the track. Acola Harris got a flat right front as he made a lot of contact on that restart. Look at the Midwest Sheet Metal instant replay right here. You see the 40 of Acola Harris ramps up the side of the 42 there. Goes up and over the infield tractor tire. And, man, in my favorite catchphrase, that right there was a little bit of pure pandemonium.
I think they're teammates, aren't they?
Those ones are not. That was the one he got into was the 42, the N42 of Chad.
Okay. There's so many. There's like 3 42s out there. Well, Kitten, it's a pleasure to be with you here tonight. It's been a lot of fun and great racing action so far, and do apologize I had to take you off the mic there, but we were trying to get some auditions for another announcer just in case nights that you're not here, and trying to get a fill-in spot. But
you know, I'm completely okay with that. You know, there's nights, you know, being living in Springfield, there's nights I'm not able to come out. Getting word there that the black 42 of Chad Neves has a flat left rear.
that's what the one of the 40 got into, correct?
That is a big 10-4 rubber ducky. Skippity bebop. They're going to come out of turn number 4. Here they come. Acola Harris getting back on the track. Oh, it's going to be pure pandemonium in a 1 and 2. The field's going to go slide Ellingson into the infield tractor tire. A lot of help there. Field's going to keep rolling. Oh, man. Caution flag coming out.
I got to say, that was quick time there for the 40 team of Alexa Harris. Like, that was like a NASCAR pit stop there. So the 42 of Trevor Ellingson bring out the caution. As being told, we were going to go single file. Restart. So it's still the 8K of Tyler Knutson out front. The 9 of Mike Piercy in second. The 8K, or the 1K, excuse me, Brandon Knutson. That third spot. Earlier tonight in our heat race action, it was Mike Piercy getting heat race win number 1, and the 42 Trevor Ellingson getting heat race number 2, who was brought out that one. The caution that we're in now. Lights are off here. Getting ready to go back racing. Green flag is in the air. Tower Knudsen out front, the 9 of Mike Piercy in second, 1K of Brandon Knudsen now third spot. Here comes the 88R of Robin Showers right there behind Brandon Knudsen. Down the front stretch they go. It's still Knudsen, Piercy, and Knudsen. And the Joker Welding caution coming out. We got the 42 at a stop there in turn number 3. As we're going to stay single file. So the 42 will get a push there from our push truck. Well, Kitten, I know you said you're probably going to be taking a couple weeks off here for a while, but come September, I might need you because tonight my soon-to-be wife is out at the Little Big Town concerts celebrating her bachelorette party, and here I am at the racetrack doing what I love to do.
You mean we could have had a bachelor party here for you tonight and you didn't say a word?
We could have, yeah. I am having a party up here. I got the best partier in Laclede County, Ronnie Williams, up here with me.
That's the best joke
If
I've heard
anybody knows
tonight.
how to party, it's Ronnie Williams.
Here you go. The rest of this is for you, Ronnie.
Here we go. It's Pure Stock drivers. They're getting ready to party here tonight. The green flag is back in the air.
Houston's got a good run down the back stretch here. Piercy there sitting in second. Houston there sitting in third. Oh, Dolly! Holy smokes, folks. That was almost pure pandemonium out of turn number 2.
Well, you got to be on your best behavior, Kenton.
Oh, man, that was there you can see that on turn number 2, or sorry, turn number 3. Joe working there in the hot pit going on there, trying to get a little sheet metal work going on there. It is.
So the one there parked in turn number 3, Joe giving him a talking to.
A lot of damage there to the 42 of Trevor Ellingson, too. He's got some sheet metal hanging off.
All right, here we go. Lights are off. Getting ready to go back racing. Here we go.
All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Caduce is going to be a race leader, but here comes Piercy, going to lead him down, throttle into turn number 1.
Them cars is going fast out there, everybody. There's people in them cars driving them. It's not fake. It's real. They're coming around real fast. They're pushing the button on the right.
Oh, here comes the 1K of Brandon Knudsen trying to find a way around the 9 of Piercy. The 88 of Showers right there. Robin Showers trying to find something there, but the 53 of Richard Burks trying to reel in, sitting there in the 5th spot as they come out of turn number 4. The 8K, though. Tyler Knudsen still your race leader.
I picked the yellow one.
Oh, Buck has picked the yellow one. That's going to be the 9 of Piercy. Mike Piercy there, but right now it's all the 8K of Tyler Knudsen checking out like my credit score.
He's going real fast down the front stretch. Look at him go. I bet he's got nitrous in that car.
Oh, lap traffic there. The 40 of Nicola Harris right there. Had a little trouble in turns 1 and 2. Got her back under power as he's going to slow down in front of the field.
Oh, look at that. God dang. We're good. We're good.
He's going to the high side of the speedway. He's got another flat right
tire.
front.
That tire is flat. He's going to pull into the pits and get that worked on.
Oh, as Wilson gets in the back of Ellingson as they go through turns 1 and 2, but your race leader's crossing the stripe right now as Tyler Knudsen all by himself like Buck when Butch came back.
He's driving like the game warden is chasing him right now.
Who wouldn't? Because right now, deer season is inching ever closer.
Yep, and he's got a good head start on him. Look at him go.
Right now, Knudsen is putting down that deer feed as he is getting ready to put another car under 1 lap down as he comes out of turn number 4 on the low side of the speedway, and he's going to clear him.
Hey, he's got that little robot thing chasing him. That robot tried to fight me on the backstretch. I wasn't having it.
That robot would have whooped you, man.
That robot's pretty fancy.
Yes, it is.
Look at I'm telling you what, I ain't a betting man, but I'm telling you, if I was going to bet, I'd probably say that number 8 car's going to win it.
We've got a lot of laps to go as the laps are still ticking down right now. It's all the 8K of Tyler Knudsen right now. Mike Piercy, the 1K of Brandon Knudsen as they come out of turn number 4. The 88R of Robin Showers and the 53 of Richard Birch, your top 5.
Look over here. We got a race in turn number.
Oh! Henson going around out of turn number 4. Going to back into the infield. We're still green.
He's just going to. Nope, he's not parking it. He said, I'm not done. I'm getting back out here. Look at him go. Oh, he's going to go real slow.
Oh, he's going to stop on the front stretch.
Oh.
Never in my life have I seen that.
God
Midwest Sheet Metal instant replay out of 4. Henson's going to spin in front of McDowell. Back on the end of the infield.
I spun around like that one time and I fell down because I got dizzy.
How much did you have to drink at that point?
Nothing. I just get dizzy easy.
Something about the Ozark air will do that to a guy.
It's the humidity.
Yeah, you're not kidding, but right now outside for the end of July,
I'm telling you.
I almost thought I was going to need a hoodie.
Hey, this is the perfect weather to be at a dirt track in Missouri. This is amazing night right here.
Buck, especially after having the week that you've had. You've had a lot of stuff happen to you this week, man.
I'm telling you what, that freaking Butch is in prison and Candy went to see him and my guts was all tore up and I wasn't sure what was going to happen or not, but, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Well, green flag is back in the air. We're back underway here as the 8K of Tyler Knudsen is out front. Mike Piercy has an opportunity right here to make something happen, but we've got a slow car on the front stretch. Carson Groniger trying to get off the track, and we'll see if he can make it.
He's going to take her off. He's pulling off.
He pulling it off. That's a full pull right there.
We're staying green. Here we go.
Staying green now as the 8K of Tyler Knudsen is pulling away. Buck, you chose that yellow car, but he still has a lot of ground to make up here.
I'm telling you what, he looks pretty, but that 8 car is a flat getting it.
White flag is in the air one more time around.
Boy, you can't hardly beat this kind of racing, I'm telling you what.
You can't. Each and every Friday night right here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway.
There's Checkers.
Checkers is in the air for the 8K Tyler Knutson. That is going to be his 6th feature win this season. 9 of Mike Piercy coming home second. The 1K, Brandon Knutson coming home third.
And that's just a perfect example of why you can't pick a car based on its color. It don't always work.
You know, it's like what they say, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. You got to read it, I guess.
Do you know why I picked that yellow one?
Why?
Because it looks like Big Bird, and I love Sesame Street.
You do?
I do. Big Bird's my favorite. Do you not know what to say after that?
Well, do you like watching movies?
I like movies and TV shows.
You do? Well, I can't believe, you know, Buck just got to prison just for stealing a movie.
He stole VCRs.
Oh, VCRs, yeah.
That was really that was a felony in the 80s.
It was?
Yeah, it was a big deal.
I don't even know what a VCR is.
You could probably find one in an antique mall.
Okay.
That's how we used to be entertained. We'd put a movie in a VCR and watch it.
Well, now you're our entertainment, Buck. We're getting entertained by you.
Well, I'm sorry.
I canceled my cable. Like, why pay $100 a month when I could just watch you for free?
You just got to get on the TikTok, the Facebook, or the YouTube, and there I am.
That's right. There he is, folks. The 8K Tyler Knutson, your Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock feature winner.
Hey, these are modifieds here, boy.
We are. This is the Norse Logging Power Eye Midwest Modified A feature. This is how they will line up. Buck, I'll do one row, you do the other. Ready?
All right, then.
On the pole for this one, that's going to be the 7C of Derek Cook on his outside, the 33 of Anthony Ferreira.
Row number 2, 64, Pete Richardson. To his outside, 68, Donnie Beats.
Row number 3 on the inside, that's going to be the 33M of Steve Muhlenberg on his outside, the 51 of Sean Henson.
Row 4, then the 4C, Brandon Connor. To his outside, 18T, Tony Wright.
Row number 5 on the inside, it's going to be the 25 of Billy Jones on his outside, the 28 of Wesley Briggs.
Row number 6, 15R, Oakley Ragland. To his outside, number 4, Dusty Rhodes.
And we're underway. Green flag is in the air. Big field of Midwest Modifieds here tonight. Almost 3 wide for the lead as it is Anthony Ferreira out front in the 33. The 7C of Derek Cook in that second spot. Here comes Richardson on the inside.
Shane, there's 19 cars out here on the track right now.
That's a lot of cars. I can't believe you count that high.
I used a calculator. That's the only way.
Oh, trouble there for the 87 of Aaron Odell. We'll see if he can make it off the track, but it is the...
Caution's out.
Caution is out. As Anthony Ferreira.
Well, he can't quite get off the track there.
Where's your moped or your pit bike?
It's right down yonder, but it won't push no modified. It's just a little guy.
Hey, tell us the truth. Did Jay beat you up pretty bad? Did he get you?
You know, I can't lie. Jay's a pretty nice guy. He grabbed me by the collar and he said, "If you ever steal from me again, I will beat you to a pulp." And I said, "Okay, sir, I'm done."
Well, you just got to quit that stealing or you're going to end up in prison.
Well, you know, turns out stealing's it's cheap, but it don't pay very good because you get in trouble and then they take your stuff away.
That's right. And you only end up in jail for one night, you know. The jails are so full they can only keep you one night.
And the food ain't no good neither.
That's true. Kitten said if you end up in jail, Butch can get candy back.
Butch better stay away from candy. I ain't a fighting guy, but I'll fight a guy for candy. She's just an angel.
She is? Well, she was up here.
Well, she's sitting over there, right there on the tailgate, right over there in turn 3.
She is?
I can see her.
Well, she was talking about some cute redneck. Yeah, she was watching you.
Well, y'all dang. Oh, yeah. She likes me.
Who's that?
Hey, Shane, we got a car over here in turn number 3.5, and it's not moving.
The 32. Joe Francis.
Joe Francis over here in turn 3.5.
Oh, it looks like a piece of debris. Is that a drone? Is that the spaceship?
I don't know what's going on. Is that what that is?
That's a safety device, Buck.
That's that thing that goes around their back and their neck and supports them when they crash, ain't it?
Yeah. You could probably use that in the tree stand.
Yep, that'll keep you in your tree stand so you don't fall out when you're deer hunting.
Yep. Tell us, how was hunting last week? Was it good?
You know, it just ain't quite there yet. We're going to need to cut another few weeks before the hunting's right.
Well,
But I dumped out a bunch of corn, and that game warden ain't found it yet, so that's pretty cool.
Well, I heard he came over to your house to check your freezer.
He didn't find nothing. I've got real good at hiding my illegal poached deer meat.
Well, we're having a barbecue here in about a month or so you might want to get that ready. And we're having bacon wrapped Oreos.
That's amazing.
I know he's going to make them.
Bacon wrapped Oreos.
Yep. On the smoker.
God dang. All right. We still got a situation over here in turn 3.5.
What's the situation?
Well, there's a car that ain't moving. That's the situation.
I think he was just. Oh,
he's moving now. He's like the game warden of the racetrack. He
Yeah,
said, "Boys, something's wrong over here. Come look at it."
well, we got those firefighters over there. Did you hear about all those acres being burnt last weekend?
I heard about that. There was a whole bunch of firefighters out there fighting them fires because we was in a drought and everything was so dry.
I know. But hey, gas prices are going down.
They are going down?
Joe's doing good.
I'm telling you what. Oh, if I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
We got a president. All I'm gonna say is we got a president. And he's doing stuff.
We do got a president. That's right. That's right.
Ain't nobody voted for him, but he's in there.
Well, that's right.
Oh.
So the baseball player, the 33 of Anthony Ferreira.
Hey, I heard he played for the Springfield Cardinals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Is that true?
I think it is, Buck.
God dang.
God dang.
I need to go get an autograph from him.
That's right.
We should make that a Tiki Talk.
Make that a ticket talk.
All right.
I just feel sorry for that lady sitting over there by herself on that tailgate. She looks all alone.
Hey, whoa, hey now.
Look at her.
Hey, oh, they zoomed in on her. Candy's on TV. Hey, Candy, wave real big. You're on TV.
I don't think she can hear you, Buck. Buck, you're getting in trouble. Oh, there's Tom. Oh, Thomas is waving at her. Thomas, our cameraman.
Well, I'm glad somebody's waving at her. She's awful pretty. She's sweet to me. The other week, she made me a casserole.
Yeah.
It was Vienna sausages and saltine crackers. It was amazing.
It was? How's the baby? How's the baby
The
doing?
baby's doing good.
Betsy?
She was eating deer jerky earlier today.
You forget the formula? It's too expensive to buy.
I didn't know. I didn't have formula, but I had deer jerky, so that's what she ate.
Yeah. So do you think it's yours?
People,
Buck?
look at this phone here. People are saying, "Hey, what's up, Buck?
I know. Can we see? Well, what do you want to see?
What's up, Buck? What's up, Buck?" Hey, Kenton, people are saying, "What's up, Buck?" Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all need to be out here at the Midway Speedway. Look, we got 19 cars on the track right now. This is insane.
Y'all come
18,
see us
18.
now.
We lost one.
Green flags in
Here
the
we
air,
go.
Buck.
We're racing now.
Anthony Ferreira out front. Your leader is 64, and Pete Richardson in that second spot. The 33 is Steve Muhlenberg on the outside. Buck, they're going high and wide. Hold on.
Hey, I'm telling you what, they are running from the bottom to the top. We got a car in turn 3. Turn
We
around.
almost saw a T-bone steak over there.
That's going to bring out the yellow.
We almost saw the T-bone steak.
Can we see? They're wanting to see what's going on out there. Here we go. Turns 1 and 2.
Hey, look, Buck. Our cautions are sponsored by Joker Welding. You know
Hey.
Joker Welding?
I seen that guy on TikTok, Joker Welding.
Yeah.
He got like 2-point-something million views on a video.
He's coming after you.
He's trying to be a famous TikToker is what he's doing.
Yeah, he doesn't have no help, does he?
No,
No,
he ain't got a candy.
he don't got a candy.
He needs to get one,
He does.
or at least like a teenage boy or something to run a camera or something.
Oh yeah,
I got one of them, but I got to pay him money.
child labor laws, you know. Yeah.
Well, we can't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
So here we go. Lights are off.
Lights are off. Coming down the back stretch into turn number 3. Keith's giving him a look. Here we gonna go. Yes, sir.
Green flag is back in the air. The Anthony Ferreira out front. Steve Eulenberg looking on the outside there. The 64 of Richardson. Great racing up front so far as it's Muhlenberg, Richardson side by side.
Down the back stretch, Anthony Ferreira going to take it down with Peter Richardson battling out with a 33M of Steve Muhlenberg out of turn number 4. Ferreira's going to lead another one as the field is slicing and dicing. Oh, Derek Davis into the turn 3 and 4 wall. Donnie Betts up in Sparks. He's going to go to the pit side. We're staying green.
Staying green. Green. As Anthony Ferreira's loving that green. Light staying on. The 64 Pete Richardson in second. The 33 is Steve Muhlenberg in third. We talked to Anthony before the races. He says this track is getting better week after week. And he is loving tonight probably very, very well.
Anthony Ferreira, no stranger to the front of the pack. Had a good few weeks of racing. Took last weekend off here tonight. As he comes out of turn number 4, Peter Richardson trying to reel him in. Muhlenberg there sitting in third as the laps start ticking it down here Midwest mod style.
Anthony Ferreira, winner in heat race number 3. Has right now got a pretty big, decent lead on that 64 Pete Richardson.
Laps ticking down right now. But the car you don't want to see in your rearview mirror is that 64 of Peter Richardson, due to the fact that he's had some very strong runs here. Out here looking real quick, looks like he's won 4 times out here. And he's sitting number 2 in the national standings right now in points. But it's all the Anthony Ferreira show as he is about to see the field of lap traffic and things are about to get interesting.
So we'll see how Anthony Ferreira can work through lap traffic here. As Pete Richardson still has a lot of ground to make up there if he wants to catch up to that 33 machine. As Keith Foreman letting know the cars in the back, your leader is coming.
Ferreira getting to the inside of Cheyenne. Pullman down there on the backstretch. Cheyenne having a great run here tonight. I did the announcer's Jeep when I didn't even have a microphone and she spun out in 3 and 4, but right here Ferreira's going to get around here looking to get Treadway ticked off the lead here. And if he can get it pulled in and put some distance on the 64 of Richardson, Ferreira's got a shot as we've got a great green lap run here for your Midwest mods.
As at the line, there'll be 2 more laps to go for the 33 of Anthony Ferreira. As the 64 of Pete Richardson holding off that 33 of Steve Muhlenberg. As Anthony Ferreira is going into turns 3 and 4 as second and third is halfway down the backstretch.
Anthony Ferreira getting the doctor's check and 1 to go for the 33. Oh, caution going to come out. Muhlenberg going to go around in turn number 4. Got a tire cut down on the 33. Oh, this changes everything.
Just when you thought the race was going to be over, the next flag Anthony Ferreira was supposed to see was that checkered flag, but he saw the yellow flag coming out. So this is going to be an interesting restart right here. As Pete Richardson, right now he is the national point leader in the Power IMCA Midwest Modified standings. And your leader, the 33 of Anthony Ferreira, right now sitting 5th in the national point standings. And Steve Muhlenberg, who is running 3rd, he's 2nd in the national point standings. So we got 3 of the top 5 in national point standings here tonight.
Just got the word. We're going to go green, white, checkered. Anthony Ferreira's your race leader there. Peter Richardson, the 4C there, sitting in 3rd. It is about to be a barn burner of a race. Well, you've heard us mention it time and time again. Anthony Ferreira, a former professional baseball pitcher, out here slinging the dirt as they come across the stripe. We get ready to rock and roll. Anthony Sliders Ferreira, your race leader, Peter Richardson, right there trying to knock on the door. We're going to do a GWC, green, white, checkered, right here at the mighty Midway Speedway. And at turn number 4, Ferreira's going to smash the loud pedal. Into turn number 1, Ferreira's going to lead him. Got a great start there. He's got a fast ride there in the Busch Light 33. Down the back chute, he's going to go opening up a great lead over the 64 of Peter Richardson and through 3. Coming out of turn number 4, white flag in the air. Shane, bring us home.
White flag one more time around. Anthony Ferreira just has to hit his bases, just like in baseball. He is rounding it out for the home run tonight out of turn number 4. Inside the park, home run for the 33 of Anthony Ferreira. Your Norris Logging Power IMCA Midwest Modified feature winner, the 64 Pete Richardson, coming home 2nd. There you have it, folks, the 33 of Anthony Ferreira. He will be taking it to the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane to celebrate his win. This will be his first win here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway in 2022.
And again, Shane, we talked about it throughout the race. Talked to Anthony before the race, and he says every time he comes here, the track is different. And tonight, he knew the track was going to be bad, fast. And the 33 of Anthony Ferreira going to victory lane tonight. What an absolute flawless technical run for him.
It's absolutely true. You know, he has been running very, very well this season at all the places he travels to. And so he will park it there in victory lane as we get ready for the Spectrum Design Dirt Late Model feature. This is going to be a great one as well. But Anthony Ferreira taking off his helmet. As
I'm going to go drink some Busch Lights in his pits after this.
race hands, let them hear you. Your Norris Logging Power IMCA Midwest Modified feature winner, the 33 of Anthony Ferreira.
Hey, Anthony, Buck wants an autograph. Down there, yeah, I can see that cheesy grin from here.
We get ready.
The check's so big he doesn't know where to put it.
Get ready for the late model feature here on the pole. It'll be the 14W Dustin Walker. On his outside is going to be the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Row number 2 on the inside will be the 00B of Dylan Bates, and on his outside the 74 of Kyle Bates. Row number 3 on the inside will be the 52 of Stephen Price, and on his outside the 5 junior of Noah Ames. And it'll be the 49 of Tony Fincher on the inside of row number 4.
Here we see the 7, usually Joshua Lewis there, the wild child, and that's actually Stephen Price. His car was not able to make it, but he is going to come out, run one lap, and take it in to get his points.
That's probably a good idea, especially when you're running second in the point standings. You probably want to get your starting points. So, but here we go. Coming to the line, lights will be going off. Dustin Walker and Dustin Atkinson. The Dustins got it done in heat race action. Dustin Walker in heat race number 1. Dustin Atkinson in heat race number 2. We got some 2 very fast late models behind them in row number 2.
It's the Bates and Bates show.
It's the Bates and Dustin show.
This is an announcer's dream. Everyone's got the same name.
Everyone got the same name. Dustin and Dustin and Bates. 4 of the drivers have the same name. Just 2 drivers have different names. Green flag is in the air.
Down into turn number 1. Here comes Dustin Walker to the inside. Dustin Atkinson on the high side. Hustle down the back chute. They're going to steal away. Oh, Walker's got a good run down the back chute. Atkinson going to power move through 3 and 4. Still going to steal away. His names is going to go around.
All night, Noah Ames has been trying to get that top figured out. I love the effort by the 5. You know, if you're going to try it, might as well try it until you get it, right, Kitten?
Hey, man, you know, me and Joe Weldon were talking earlier. You know, a lot of drivers are hesitant to run the high side. You know, it takes a lot of gumption to want to run the high side cushion, and you're only going to learn if you get up there and run it.
It's true. That is true. So the 4A of Dustin Atkinson will have the choice between the bottom or the top. He will choose the outside. The 00 of Dylan Bates will go on the inside. Dustin Walker is your leader. Lights are off.
Walker going to lead him down into turn number 3, pacing the field, ready to go. Down out of turn number 4, stomping on the throttle. Here they come, your late models. Atkinson to the top side, Walker down there low, Bates and Bates running 3rd and 4th. Walker's got a good run down the backstretch here. Here comes Atkinson, going to do a little bit of high side hustling. He loves the 3 and 4 high side here at the Midway.
Look at that 00 of Dylan Bates. We got some great racing up front. Great car battle right now as Walker, Atkinson, Bates, and Bates right there racing up front. And Dylan Bates is out. He takes over the 2nd spot.
Big Daddy Bates right there on the low side of the speedway getting around Atkinson. Here comes Kyle Bates. There in the 74 Atkinson going to paddle back here. But right now it's on the 14 of Walker as he's going to come out of turn number 4. Going to stomp on the throttle. Going to lead another one.
Kit, you're on vacation next week. Before you head off, you might want to stop at J2 Cars on Monday morning and see what the conversation is at the shop.
I'm going to have to make a stop down there because I think this will be some great content.
As Dylan Bates, Dustin Atkinson, they work together at J2 Cars. As here comes Atkinson down the inside of Bates. They're side by side. As now Atkinson will shoot up in front of Bates, and we'll see what Bates does as he's going to settle right there behind him.
Man, you want to talk about a Friday night HBO fight nights right here down the back chute between Atkinson and Big Daddy Bates as they go into turn number 3 right now. Dustin Atkinson there sitting in second. Walker there still your point man right now. But man, here they come. Here comes Atkinson to the high side.
Walker still out front. Atkinson in second. The 00 of Bates in third. 3 cars up front for the Spectrum Design late model feature, as Walker is right there. Dustin Atkinson. Here comes Bates. Well, Bates was trying to make something happen there. He's right there. 3 cars up front.
Oh, skippity beep bop, wop bap bloop bam boom. Atkinson to the high side of the speedway. Buck's rubbing off on me, guys. Here comes Dustin Atkinson to the high side. Gonna do a little bit of high side hustle and a 1 and 2.
Oh, dang, what a feature race here tonight. I don't even know what it is. It's featured, as Walker is holding his ground up front. Atkinson in that second spot. Here we go. Atkinson's going to kick it into new gear. He playing mind games with Walker.
Crossover, what a shotgun move down the back chute. Atkinson to the race lead. Walker going to be right there to the back bumper. My goodness, what a feature this has been.
Atkinson was trying to play mind games with Walker, looking on that outside, but dived in and then the crossover move. And he is a will man. The 14 of Dustin Walker in second. The 00 Dylan Bates in third.
Down the back chute, Dustin Atkinson, your race leader. Dustin Walker, Big Daddy Bates third. Kyle Bates running in fourth. How the field's going to round out, but down the front stretch right now, it's all Dustin Atkinson, who is an absolute wheelman tonight.
4 feature wins for the 4 of Dustin Atkinson, as he's looking to make it 5 this season. As he comes out of turn number 4, white flag is in the air.
Checkers or wreckers, but Atkinson's just got to hit his marks down the back chute. He's going to go for the final time. Crossing Old Glory into turn number 3 for the final time. And a turn number 4, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Dustin Walker and Big Daddy Bates going to round out your top 3. And Kyle Bates running 74 in 4th.
There you have it. 5 feature wins this season for the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. 14 of Dustin Walker coming on second. Good run there by the 00 of Dylan Bates.
I think Buck's trying to steal Dustin's car again.
As Buck is going to go down there and congratulate the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. As 2 weeks ago, Buck was hot lapping that late model. So Dustin Atkinson is down there in the Remax Next Generation victory lane. There you have it, race fans. What up here, your Spectrum Design late model feature winner, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson.
Hey, you better hide everything because Buck's right next to you. USRA stock car main event coming out on the track right now. Here's how they're going to line up for their main event. Starting on the pole, it's going to be the OF of Mason the Hypnotist Beck on his outside, the 50 of Daryl Hurt. Row number 2, starting on the inside, will be the 77 of Zach Willis on his outside, the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt. And starting shotgun tonight in the 71, Bradley McDowell. Caution still on the speedway. Ready to rock and roll there, though, the 0. You see, Mason Beck, the reason he got that hypnotist is because when you look at the wheel on that guy, and there goes Buck thinking locks just blowing in the breeze. But Mason Beck been on an absolute tear. Lights are going to go off. We're going to go green flag racing this next tie by Heat race was an absolute barn burner. Feature's going to be absolutely no different. Daryl Hurt right on the door panel of Mason Beck, already playing a little bit of mind game, sitting out there on front row outside. Pacing down into turn number 3, ready for a good green flag racing action. Here we come at the mighty Midway Speedway, Lebanon, Missouri. They're going to thunder down into turn number 1.
USRA stock cars out for their feature. The 0 of Mason Beck right there with Zach Willis racing there with the 50 of Daryl Hurt. And it is Mason Beck, lap number 1.
Hurt and Willis going to battle it right there. Dimmitt right there as well. They're going to silhouette for second, third, fourth, and fifth as Mason Beck doing the same thing he did in heat race action, trying to check out early, trying to go through the self-checkout Walmart style. Mason Beck going to lead another one.
I don't like self-checkouts. Bring back the cashiers.
Right now the cashiers are working through turn number 2 as your race leader has hit the fast lane and checked out in electronics as he's going to come out of turn number 4.
Thank you, Kitten. That sounded a lot better. As the 0 of Mason Beck is out front. The 77 Zach Willis in that second spot, but a great tight racing there between the 11 of Dimmitt and the 50 of Daryl Hurt side by side.
Down the front stretch, Mason Beck still going to be a race leader, but the 77 of Zach Willis moved up to the second. Waylon Dimmitt moved up to the third there in that 11 cars. They're going to go shooting down the back chute. Down into turn number 3, coming into turn number 4 right now, your race leader. All been the hypnotist of Mason Beck.
It's the 0 of Mason Beck out front. 77 of Zach Willis in second. 11 of Waylon Dimmitt in that third spot.
Holy smokes, the infield tractor tires in the middle of 4. Here we watch Midwest Sheet Metal instant replay as the Joker welding caution comes out. We're going to watch the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt right here as oh no, it wasn't Waylon Dimmitt, sorry. It was the 77 of Willis right there. Smoked the infield tractor tire, and that'll be on the Infield Tractor Tires Facebook page before too long.
Once again, another instant replay thanks to Midwest Sheet Metal. Right here, the 77 of Zach Willis too much. And Waylon Dimmitt was skiing across that infield tractor tire. So the 0 Mason Beck is your leader. The 77 of Zach Willis will have the choice between the bottom or the top. He will choose that inside lane. Waylon Dimmitt will go on the outside.
Green flag back in the air. Mason Beck going to lead him down the front stretch. Dimmitt got a good start here. He's going to go to the ice outside. Willis right there as well. Hurt getting shuffled back to the 4th spot. 3 wide. Going to silhouette down the back stretch. Oh, into turn number 3. Hold on to this one. Hurt is the first one to check up to look out of the tire. Willis sideways, but right now Dimmitt running the second, trying to run down the 0 Mason Beck.
Mason Beck sitting his lead out front. Here comes the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt. Here comes the 50 of Daryl Hurt on the inside of Zach Willis. As out of 4, getting the halfway side, halfway through this feature, side by side still for that 3rd spot.
Down the back chute, Mason Beck trying to check out. And not the self-checkout, but Waylon Dimmitt trying to reel him in like me, trying to... Oh, Willis high on the speedway there out of turn number 4. He is shuffled all the way back to the rear of the field.
Mason Beck extending the lead out front. The 11 of Waylon Dimmitt in second. The 50 of Daryl Hurt in that third spot. Out of 4, it is still Mason Beck out front, battling with the drone man, flying man, Nathan Warson. As down the backstretch now into turns 3 and 4. The hypnotist Mason Beck will come out of 4, and he'll take another lap.
Laps are ticking down. Mason Beck still your race leader. Waylon Dimmitt trying to reel him in. He's got a good little lead over the 50 of Terrell Hurt. Laps ticking down here out of turn number 4. Your race leader still going to be the hypnotist of Mason Beck, who's got it set on cruise control on a Friday night here in Lebanon, Missouri, cruising down Main Street, down the back chute. He's going to go. Dimmitt Hurt going to be your top 3. As Mason Beck going to lead the field in through 3, coming out of turn number 4. As we got 2 more to go.
Mason Beck will come into turn number 4 and out of 4, getting the white flag one more time around for him. The hypnotist Mason Beck out front. 2 more turns and half a front stretch as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag is in the air for the 0 of Mason Beck. The 11 of Waylon Dimmitt in second. So Mason Beck making his way to the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane. The hypnotist. Park it down there. We get ready to get the final feature underway here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway for the final Friday night of July 2022.
All right, it's time for your main event. Starting on the pole in the 66 out of Springfield, Missouri, flying Ryan Gilmore. On his outside in the 9 out of Marshfield, Missouri, Sam Petty.
Starting on the inside of row number 2 out of Hermitage, Missouri, that's going to be the 38 seed of Dayton Pursley. And on his outside, it's going to be the 18H of Trent Harrison.
Row number 3, starting on the inside, will be the 18H of Trent Harrison. On his outside, the 42J of Donnie Jackson.
Starting on the outside of row number 2, that was the 96K of Jeff Hooper out of Urbana, Missouri. Now we're going to jump down to row number 4. On the inside, it's going to be Richland, Missouri, the 24 of Jerry Ellis. And on his outside of Lynchburg, Missouri, the 15H of Jeremy Hazel.
Row number 5, starting on the inside, will be the 24T of Donnie Fellers. On his outside, finally got everything back, is the 6 of Jay Flynn.
And row number 6 on the inside out of Jefferson City, Missouri, going to be the 71C of Cody Crabtree. And on his outside out of Stoutland, Missouri, the 55 of Luke Gideon. Green flag is in the air.
Smashing the throttle down the front stretch. Man, what a race we're going to have right here. Ryan Gilmore into turns 1 and 2. Sam Petty right there behind him. Here comes Pursley to the inside of the 3rd spot. Down the back chute, though, right now is the flying Ryan Gilmore there in the 66 coming out of turn number 4. Lap number 1's going to go to Gilmore.
Tonight we're going to see a new face in victory lane. Chris Jackson, Mitchell Franklin not on hand with us tonight, as those have been the only 2 drivers that win a feature this season. And it's still flying high. Ryan Gilmore out front, your leader.
Sam Petty right there trying to reel him in. Dayton Pursley there, the 96X of Jeff Hooper there in the 18H 15th of Trent Harrison going to round out your top 5 right now, but flying Ryan Gilmore out of turn number 4. Gonna lead another one right now and trying to check out.
Ryan Gilmore with his big lead out front tonight, and Sam Petty in that second spot, the 38. Dayton Pursley sitting in that third spot. Into turns 3 and 4, as it's still Gilmore out front.
Jay Flynn trying to make some moves there on the backside of the race in action right now as the field is full single file. Your top 5 is Gilmore, Petty, Pursley, Hooper, and Harrison as Gilmore coming across the flag stand. Lap number 5 going in the books.
Ryan Gilmore out of turn number 2, still out front, your leader. Sam Petty tonight in second. 38 Dayton Pursley in third. The 96 of Jeff Hooper in that 4th spot. And the 18 of Trent Harrison in that top 5. Still Ryan Gilmore out front. He's hitting his marks lap after lap, extending his lead on the 9 of Sam Petty. Out of 4, Ryan Gilmore still out front.
Ryan Gilmore all by himself like the chess club president on prom night down the backstretch. Sam Petty, Pursley, Hooper, Harrison still your top 5. They are single file around the speedway right now. Cross flags halfway to go. Gilmore still your race leader. Gilmore going to have lap traffic going to become an issue here. He's got about a half a straightaway to the back end of the field where he is catching the 15H of Jeremy Hazel and the 71C of Cody Crabtree. But right now it is still the Ryan Gilmore show. Down the backstretch, Sam Petty trying to find something there with Pursley, Hooper, and Harrison still your top 5.
It's pretty much single file around the Lebanon Midway Speedway with Ryan Gilmore out front, getting ready to come up on some lap traffic. As the 71C of Cody Crabtree trying to stay on the lead lap.
Here we go. Now it's going to come a cat and mouse game. Can Gilmore navigate the lap traffic? Crabtree trying to stay on the lead lap. Gilmore right there having to check up, saying, hey, buddy, man, get out of my way. I'm leading. As Crabtree goes the high shine there, Hazel going to be the next car to go a lap down. Flying Ryan Gilmore on an absolute mission from the top of green. Looking to put Jeremy Hazel a lap down as they come through 3 and 4. Ryan Gilmore right now been in control from the drop.
As Ryan Gilmore going down the backstretch on the inside of 15 of Jeremy Hazel. He'll go into turns number 3 and 4. As it'll be white flag in the air, Kitten. Take it home.
And a 1 and 2 for the final time tonight. Down the back chute goes flying Ryan Gilmore. And the turn number 3, he's led the distance. Coming out of turn number 4 for the final time. Checkered flag for flying Ryan Gilmore.
Sam Petty coming on second, the 38. Dayton Pursley coming on third, the 96 of Jeff Hooper coming home fourth, and the 18 of Trent Harrison coming home fifth. All right, Ryan Gilmore will be making his way to the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane. It was good to have Ryan here tonight as he is your new face in Victory Lane for the 2022 racing season here at the Mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway, as it's been Chris Jackson, Mitchell Franklin getting feature wins, but the new face of the 66 of Ryan Gilmore down there, as he's going to celebrate, get pictures there. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming out tonight to the Mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. We will see you guys next Friday night as Ryan taking off his safety equipment. Flying Ryan Gilmore climbing out of the car. Race fans, let them hear you. Your J2 Cars USRA BMON feature winner, the 66 of Ryan Gilmore. On behalf of everybody here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway, we appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We appreciate everybody watching on ShowMeDirt.tv. If you haven't been to Midway Speedway this season, if you're a driver or a fan, you need to put it on your bucket list and make it happen for the 2022 racing season, as each and every week this track has been getting better, and better, and the racing continues to be strong here. As Old Glory flies high here tonight, it's been a great night. We hope each and every one of you have a great rest of your evening. Drive home safely. We'll see you next time right here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway.